right.
All right, guys, we're back. Guys, with the Card Shark Finals, it's the second match of 5, and Gary has done well in the money cards. He put another $112,000 in the jackpot. So this is the biggest jackpot we ever had in any of my tournaments, $401,650. But it's early. Justin, you can still try to get a win here. So we're going to put you in the red spot, Gary, again.
I probably should have gone with 19, but I guess I'll apologize for that.
That's okay. You go with whatever number you want to go with.
I guess it's not really that big a deal anyway, so.
Yeah. And we're going to start the matchup. And, Gary, this is your first high-low question, Gary. Okay, Gary, we found 100 people on a diet and asked them if there were a pill that would make you hate the taste of your favorite fattening food forever, would you take it? How many dieters said they would take the pill?
I have to go around about and say 50.
He's going with 50. Justin, is it higher or lower than 50?
Yes, they're trying to diet, but I don't know if they do. I'm trying. You know, I'll go lower.
You're going lower. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of dieters that said they would take a pill that will make them hate the taste, of their favorite fattening food forever is 73. Is not lower. And Gary, you get it. You have a 3 showing.
Let's go higher.
Okay. He's not changing. Higher than a 3. It's a 9.
Stop in the name of love.
He's freezing. Okay. All right. Keeping Justin away from his cards. And Justin, this is your question. Justin, we asked 100 housewives across the country if, as a gift, someone gave you a cleaning woman for a month, would you clean the house before she arrived? How many housewives said they would clean the house first?
Before the house cleaner gets here?
Say again?
Before the cleaner gets there?
It says, well, I'll read it again. We asked 100 housewives across the country if, as a gift, someone gave you a cleaning woman for a month, would you clean the house before she arrives? That's the question. How many housewives said they would clean the house first before the cleaning woman arrives?
What? What were you saying, Rodney?
I was saying how many housewives said they would clean the house before the cleaning woman arrives. Because the cleaning woman is there to clean the house, but the housewives want to clean it before she arrives.
I don't know if a lot of housewives would consider doing that. 23, 24, 25. Let's try 25.
He's going 25. Gary, higher or lower than 25?
Higher.
He's going higher. Let's check it out. The actual number of housewives that said they will clean the house first before the cleaning lady arrives is 34. It is higher.
All right.
All right, Gary, you have that 9 showing.
All right, let's get rid of that card, please.
The 9 becomes a 7.
Higher?
Higher than a 7. It's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 10.
This is a tough decision.
Take your time.
You know what? Let's give it a big pause.
You want to freeze?
Mm-hmm.
He's freezing. Okay, keeping Justin away from his cards. You got 1 card to go in order to win the first game. And here's your question, Gary. Gary, we asked 100 women who wear glasses, is it true that men don't make passes at girls who wear glasses? How many, I'm sorry about this, Robin. How many women said that it's completely true?
I have no comment.
Yeah. I'm 54. Sorry. What's your answer?
54. 5-4.
He's going 54. Okay, what do you think, Justin? Is it higher or lower than 54?
A woman can look sexy even with glasses on, so maybe lower.
Lower, okay. Let's check it out. The actual number of women.
Can I say before you show the answer, and I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
My girlfriend wears glasses, and she actually made a pass at me. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I love Sammy to death. She always knows that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my wife wears glasses some of the time, but I like her either way. That's because I know this question ain't true. Because the number of women who say that wear glasses that believe that it's completely true that men don't make passes at them is 19. Yeah. It is lower. All right, Justin, you get to finally play the cards. It's an ace.
Lower, please.
Okay, lower than the ace. It's a 6.
You know, I better, just to play it safe, I'll freeze.
Freezing on the 6, and this is our fourth and final question. Somebody must win this play of the card, so control is critical. Question to you, Justin. We asked 100 mailmen across the country, have you ever read a postcard before you delivered it? How many mailmen admitted they have read a postcard before they delivered it?
Oh, a postcard like somebody else's mail or something?
Yeah, how many mailmen said that they have read a postcard? Yeah, that is like somebody's mail before they have delivered it.
I don't know if mailmen should do that. You don't think mailmen should do that?
I don't think so. That's my opinion. I don't think so. Because it's against the law.
It's against the law, you said?
Yeah.
With that, then, I'll go with a low number. Probably somewhere in the 20s area. 27, maybe?
He's going with 27. Gary, what do you believe? Higher or lower than 27?
I think a little bit higher, because you know there are curious mailmen out there.
All right. Good thinking. We'll see what you think. What's the answer is the actual number of mailmen that admitted they have is 78. It is higher.
Holy hell.
Very good, Gary. Now, here's the situation, Gary. You have a 10 showing, and you have one card to go in order to win this first game of the second match, but you have the power to change that 10 if you want to. Justin has a 6 there. He does not have a power to change. He has 3 cards to go. Now you have a choice. You want to keep the control yourself or pass it to Justin?
I'm one step closer right now, 1 card away. I'm going to change that card to see what the next story is going to be.
Okay, he's changing the card. The 10 becomes a queen.
Lower.
For the first game. Lower than a queen. No, it's a king, and Justin wins the first game.
Justin wins by default.
Yes. So Justin, that gives you $1,000, and you're at $79,000 now. And we're ready to go off and start game 2 of this second match. And this question goes to you, Gary. And here's your question. We asked 100 psychiatrists, generally speaking, would housewives be happier if they had a job outside the home? How many psychiatrists said that housewives would be happier if they had a job outside the home?
57.
He's going with 57. Justin, is it higher or lower than 57?
And this was asked by 100 housewives?
100 psychiatrists.
Be high.
You said higher?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna probably doubt myself no matter what I say, but higher.
He's going higher.
Oh, never mind. It's too late.
You said higher, so yeah, you're locked in. Okay, here's the question. Here's the answer. The actual number of psychiatrists said that housewives would be happier if they had a job outside the home is 59. It is higher. Just a little higher. Good job. Aren't you glad, Justin, that you did not reverse your decision?
Thank you.
All right, you have the 9 showing. What do you want to do with that 9?
Yes. Yeah, that is a good thing. I didn't reverse it.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's change the 9.
The 9 becomes a king.
Good. Lower.
Lower than a king. It's a jack.
I'll try it lower.
Lower than a jack. No, it's an ace. Free chance, Gary, you have an 8.
Gotta go lower.
Lower than the 8. It's a jack. All right, and that was no good. And we go on to the next question. And this goes to you, Justin.
All right.
We asked 100 bachelors, which would upset you more if someone stole your car or your girl? How many bachelors said they would be more upset if someone stole their car?
I might be upset at both, but it might be around the middle, so 55 maybe?
He's going 55. Gary, is it higher or lower than 55?
Wild shot in the dark and saying lower.
You're going lower, okay. All right, let's check it out. The actual number of bachelors that said they would be more upset if someone stole their car is 54. It is lower.
My God, look how close these last 2 questions were.
Yeah. Hey guys, now you see why these 2 guys are in the finals. Gary, you have the 8 showing.
Get rid of it, please, before I have a heart attack.
The 8 becomes a 2.
Higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6? No, it's a double. Free chance goes to Justin.
Lower, please.
Lower than a king. It's a 2.
Higher, please.
Higher than a 2. It's a jack.
That last stack bit me, so I'm going to freeze.
Freezing on the jack, protecting his position. This question goes to you, Gary. It's a good game going. Gary, we found 100 teenage girls who are babysitters and asked them, after the kids go to sleep, do you ever go snooping around your client's home? How many admitted that they do snoop?
$64.
He's going 64. All right, Justin, higher or lower than 64?
I take it they mean more than just sneaking food, eating some food and stuff.
No. Well, here's the question, what they're asking. We found 100 teenage girls who are babysitters and asked them, after the kids go to sleep, do you ever go around snooping around your client's home? How many admit they do snoop? Now, it doesn't specify what they snoop for.
You just go around looking at your house.
Exactly.
I always doubt myself. But maybe higher. Yeah.
You going higher? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
He's going higher. Let's check it out. The actual number of teenage girls that do snoop around their client's house after the kids go to sleep is... It's 64 in the nose!
Wow! This time we got it exactly right.
Gary, you get a $5,000 bonus for that. So that brings you up to $129,500. $595 at this point, and you get control of the cards. You have the 2 showing. You,
I think Gary's still in shock right now.
I know. You there, Gary?
I don't know if he's responsive.
Yeah. Are you okay, Gary? We need to get through this game.
Gary, I know you're excited, but you have a game to resolve here.
Yeah.
You lost him.
Did we lose him?
I think so.
Okay. We'll wait on him. Gary was in such of a shock that...
We accidentally lost him.
Yeah.
Don't worry, folks. We'll fix it in the editing.
He'll come back soon, I'm sure. He has to come back.
He has to come back after all. There's a possibility he may be the champion. I wonder what his reaction be if he wants to be the champion.
Oh, I don't know. Is Gary back?
It's hard to tell with the screen share.
Let me look.
Is Gary back?
No, I don't see him on here. I think he's lost his internet, or he may have lost his internet. Does somebody want to play for Gary until he gets back?
No, well, in the tournaments, nobody can play. He has to win on his own.
Well, I see it anyway. I see him back on anyway, so.
Yeah. He has to win on his own, even if we have to stop it.
When it comes to these things, Riley's not going to sugarcoat anything.
Right.
Nice. Gary lost his.
So I was almost going to figure that out.
So we'll wait on Gary.
Again, folks, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We have a contestant who was totally in shock, but don't worry.
He'll be back.
Our good friend Rodney, once we get Gary back, and our good friend Rodney will fix it in the editing.
Yes.
Don't worry about it, folks.
But this is interesting.
Brian, look in your chat box. I'm going to tell you something in a sec.
Let me look. In my chat box or in private?
Your private chat. So I don't know if the screen share's still on or not.
It's still on.
Oh my god.
I'll look at it later, JVD. We have to make sure we...
There's Dallas on there. Dallas sucks.
Well, wait till Gary comes back.
Wait, do you have your cell phone on you, Rodney?
I do, but it's charging, though.
I was going to send you a text. But never mind. Actually, I'm going to pull the charger out of my bag and charge my phone.
I hope he didn't knock the computer over by mistake. Okay, ring him back in, somebody. I'll ring him back in.
Gary, can you hear us?
Are you back, Gary?
Hello?
Yeah. I guess you were so in shock that the internet went out with it.
I lost single for a second. It's not single. I lost signal for a second.
All right, Gary, so you got a $5,000 bonus for that perfect guess. Your card is a 2. What do you want to do with it?
I gotta keep that card. I'm sorry about that. I lost signal.
That's okay. We waited on you.
All right, let's go up.
Okay, higher than a 2. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. No, it's a 2. Justin, it goes back to you. Have a jack.
You know what? I'll try and. Something tell me it might be higher, but I'll go with the odds anyway and say lower.
All right, what's your decision, Justin?
Lower.
Lower than a jack.
Yeah.
You should have went higher. All right, this is the fourth and final question, so I must win on this play of the card, so control is critical. Justin, this is your question. We asked 100 married men, have you ever hidden from your wife because she wanted you to do some household chores? How many men admit they have hidden from their wife because she wanted him to do household chores?
Has that happened to you?
Hell yeah, I hid.
At least you're able to admit it.
Yeah, I'm honest about everything.
Maybe 60 then?
You going with 60. Gary, is it higher or lower than 60?
I feel sorry for you married fellas. I'm gonna have to say yes, higher.
You going higher than 60. He heard the question, he paid attention to it, but we'll see if it works in your favor, Gary. The actual number of married men that admitted they have hidden from their wife from doing household chores is 49. It is not higher, it is lower. So Justin, you got it. Now you have a decision, Justin. You have a jack showing, and you have 2 cards to go in order to win this match and tie it up. Or you can pass it to Gary. He has 4 cards to go. He will have to be right on all 4 cards to top the match. Your call, Justin. Do you want to play it yourself or pass it to Gary?
I'm giving this one to Gary.
Okay, he's giving it to Gary. Gary, you have to be right on all 4 cards or else the series is tied 1 game apiece.
Higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a jack. Continue.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 3. Continue.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's an ace. Continue.
Please.
To tie up the game, lower than the ace. Yeah, good job, Gary. All right, so that's $1,000 for you. You had $130,595. Now this is a 3-question, 3-card showdown to see who's gonna go on to the money cards to possibly add $160,000 to the jackpot. This is exciting, y'all.
This is 2 games in a row we've done this.
Yes, these are good players.
Damn right.
All right, Gary, this is your question. We asked 100 married women, if your daughter could marry a man who would be wonderful to her but terrible to you, would you want her to get married anyway? How many women said they would want their daughter to marry the man anyway?
Sorry for saying my language, but I had to act like my pop there for a second from saying no.
Yeah.
But seriously, on a serious note, I'm going to have to say the number of 58.
He's going 58. Justin, is it higher or lower than 58?
If the boyfriend was good to her daughter, but terrible to the mother.
We're asking 100 married women this now.
I think maybe they might want their daughter to be happy, so I guess they should let them go out with whoever they want, but something just might be telling me lower, others might be telling me higher. You know, I'll go lower though, just a little.
You're going lower, okay. Let's check it out. The actual number of women that said they would want their daughter to marry the man anyway is 76. It is not lower, it is higher. Gary, you have the control. You have the ace.
Lower, please.
Okay, he's not changing the card to lower than the ace. It's a double, damn it. Free chance to you, Justin. You have a 3 showing.
Higher, please.
Higher than a 3. It's a king.
Lower, please.
To tie up the series. Lower than the king. You did, Justin. You tied the series up.
All right.
So it's 1-1 in the series of 5. Justin, you'll be playing the money cards this time. Gary, we'll see you in a bit. Justin, are you ready to do these money cards to possibly add another $160,000 in the pot?
This is getting a little scary here.
It is.
I need to get a breather, excuse me.
Y'all do. Well, this is entertaining. I'm thanking y'all for helping me entertain.
Thank you.
game. You're the host.
Yeah.
I'm glad I came on the call. This is the best game I've seen all year.
Yeah, this is like a fight, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Not really, but because I love Justin.
I know. But both of y'all want to win it badly, don't y'all?
Yeah, this is turned out to be the real dogfight.
I'm having a battle. That's all I care about.
Yes. All right, Justin. Once the board opens up for the money cards, I need a number between 1 and 52 to cut the deck, and we'll get started.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm not.
What number?
15, maybe?
You going 15, 1, 5?
1, 5, yeah.
15. Once the cards are set up, we'll give you your $1,000.
Thank you.
Here we go. And for $1,000, your opening card is a 7.
Oh, I'm getting rid of that thing with number 1.
Okay, he's changing it. The 7 becomes another 7. Sorry about that, Justin. $1,000 and a 7.
We're on the bottom row here, so why not? All of it higher.
Everything higher than a 7. It's a jack. $2,000 and a jack.
Everything lower.
Okay, everything lower than a jack. It's a 4. $4,000.
All of it higher.
Everything higher than a 4. Yes, a 9. Good job. You cleared the bottom level. We add another $2,000 to the pot or to the score. You add $10,000 and a 9.
Let's use card number 2, please.
He's going to change it with card number 2. The 9 becomes an 8. You have $10,000 to work with in an 8.
I'm still in the position of running the table, so let's do it all lower.
He's going for it. Everything lower than an 8. Yes, a 6. $20,000 and a 6, Justin.
Oh, Justin.
Everything higher.
Everything higher than a 6. No, it's a buzz.
Oh, no.
So that means the jackpot will remain at $401,650. And the series is tied 1 game apiece. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll do game 3 of this series. Don't go away.